Hello, YouTube. It is Dr. Lisa. Launch Your Income. Let me know if you have questions. I appreciate you all joining in. I appreciate you being here. This is my YouTube exclusive. So I appreciate you all coming on in. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you all joining. We're going to talk all things going live on YouTube. So this is I call this my level up conversation and my ability to share out what I am doing when it comes to YouTube. And so I am here to talk about all things YouTube. Thank you so much, all who are coming in. I appreciate you. Let me know where you're from. Hello, yes, Michelle. You know, I was slow trying to get off that TikTok. My room on TikTok is still it seems like it's getting better. I'm really playing around with the algorithm where I'm not trying to talk as much about TikTok shop, but also trying to make sure I stay focused in my topics too. So today was a better day. It's trying to get a little bit better, but we'll see how time goes on. Thank you so much for coming here. We'll see if I can see any people who come along. The last couple of days here has been really good too. I've noticed a jump, especially, I think you shared this before, it takes time. Hello, friend. How are you? Hi, how are you, friend? Are you from TikTok? Let me know if you came over from TikTok. I'm trying to see names. I don't know my YouTube names and my TikTok names. I don't know. Oh, snap. I'm Stacy P. Hi, Stacy P. Hey, girl. Thank you so much, Stacy P. You're going to have that bio tomorrow. You're going to have a bio. I wish I had a laugh and sound effects. I don't have that here. But yes, got to switch this name. Yes. So, well, I mean, maybe what's Stacy P supposed to be? Since I don't know your bio, I don't know what you're supposed to be doing. You said I did the bio. You did it? Okay. Okay. Good. 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 Oh, I wish I would have checked before I got off. Yes, Stacy P. Stacy P. Yes, Michelle Crochets is my moderator over here. So she helps to moderate my chats. She's also my YouTube coach. So we're going to talk a little bit about my YouTube journey. That's what this is all about because I want to make sure I'm sharing information. Look at my notebook. I don't know what I did with it. Okay. Um, and so that's my name. This account was from my church ministry days. Okay, nice, nice. All right. So, yeah, so how many, I don't know if I can see it. You know what, this is the things that I need to learn about being live. I could see, can I see channel activity? What does that look like? Okay. Okay, there. Okay, I was able to pull it up. That's the first time I've done that, Michelle. What's your question? I was about to ask, can I see the channel activity? Her was able to see her page, so that was going to be my question. And I clicked channel activity, and it showed up some information about her page, which was good. So that's the first time I've done that. So what did I do earlier? Pause. How do I pause? Everyone who's in the room, thank you. Welcome for coming to my live. I appreciate you all joining. Thank you for coming back. If you're back from my TikTok page, this is my YouTube exclusive. I'm going to talk about my journey here. And it's been a journey, to say the least. It's been one of those things. Hello, room, please double. Yes. And make sure you comment. Make sure you comment and like the live and comment as well. So that way we know who's in the room and who's connected. I appreciate you all joining. And that way we can start building community here. And so what I like to say, hi, Karen, how are you? Karen, are you from the YT? The TT, I'm sorry, this is the YT, the TT. This is new for me. Is it really being on YouTube in this way? Or are you talking about social media, live streaming, all of it? Let me know. You say, yeah, appreciate your friend coming over. Thank you. In a third-party streaming platform, you can turn off your screen and sound. Okay. You can turn off. Oh, you're saying if I was using Restream or StreamYard. Gotcha. I could have turned it off. So that way I could have paused when I had to step away for a second earlier. So yes, Michelle Crochet, she's my moderator. And she also is helping me understand YouTube as a YouTube coach. So there's things that I'm still kind of getting acclimated here. Obviously, same way you guys come to my room, because Michelle comes to my room too. That's how we met on TikTok. The same way you guys come to my room and try to learn to understand TikTok, I'm learning YouTube. Now, YouTube is a search engine, essentially. It's a different type of, it's not social media. I don't like calling it that because it really is owned by Google. It is a search engine full of videos, short and long form videos. So recognizing it for what it is, you got to make sure you understand how to optimize your videos, how to optimize your page when it comes to your titles, your description, any of your keywords you're putting in there, the tags that you got to use. There's some things that you got to do to make sure those words, again, search engine, makes your page optimized. So when you think about search engine optimization, YouTube is very much built on that. So for that reason, it's a different type of experience than what TikTok it has to offer in terms of their live, because there's some different ways that you want to make sure your page is going to have the right audience and reach. And so you want to think very broadly about what people are searching to make sure your page and your content is going to be, you know, going to reach the right audience, essentially. Another benefit, third-party streaming service. Yes, that's another benefit. Yes. Yep. Hey, Stacy, how are you, friend? Thank you for coming in. Stacy Pierce. So, Stacy, did you leave? Stacy P. Did you leave? You went to the ministry page and you're like, you know what? Let me go into my Stacy P page. Is that what just happened? You said, it's me. Laugh out loud. Yes. Okay. I was like, I think this is the same Stacy. Thank you so much. How you doing, Diamond? Appreciate you. Thank you, others who are coming in. So I was just talking about YouTube for a second. Let me know if you came from TikTok, because I wanted to make sure this is like centered. Ha ha ha. I signed back in with a real account. Yes, yes. You said the ministry account. Yeah, let me get my real account on here. I see you, friend. Let's see. Channel activity. Okay, so this page, so you know, when it comes to coming live, Michelle, let me know this. Let me ask this question. Do you see the same, can I have a shout out? It's my birthday. Thank you, Star. Thank you for being here, spending some of your birthday with me. Appreciate you joining, friend. Let me ask this question, Michelle. When it comes to going live, and when I think about the engagement that's happening for, from a TikTok perspective, you see people connecting with people in the chat, in the chat that way. Does that exist for live streaming on a YouTube perspective? Because I was about to say that. I was going to put that out there like, hey, make sure we connect. And you're welcome, friend. You said I really am. What happened? I really am what? Happy birthday. Let's see. When you connect with people, do you have that same engagement that happens in the chat for a live stream on YouTube? So like if I was to say, hey guys, make sure you're connecting with each other. We're all here. We're community. We're building. Does that translate here in the same way? Can you subscribe to people or no? It is very much about watching people's content. You said yes. Yes, but I'm sure it's about watching people's content, isn't it? So does that not, is that not a thing? You said have an amazing day. You're still on the birthday comment. You're not listening to me, friend. So I wonder if that translates here, because you got to watch content to engage fully, I'm assuming. Absolutely. Okay. So I don't know what that absolutely meant. So let me let you write out what you absolutely meant. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe people can engage fully over here. I wonder if that's the case. So again, back to what I was sharing earlier. So yes, Michelle Crochets, you definitely want to connect with her. Go to her page. Make sure you send a message saying, Dr. Lisa sent you. But she's the person that's helping me understand the way YouTube operates. So I would definitely say connect with her if you have specific questions about YouTube. And she offers a discovery call that you can do with her, schedule with her. If you want ongoing support, you can also schedule that as well. Hello, friends. Hello. I thought you could do both. You thought you could do both. So yes, so that is a thing over here then. They can minimize the video. They can minimize the video and then start engaging with your with someone else. Go to their page and connect with them. Okay. Yeah, that's stuff that I need to still figure out when it comes to using YouTube Studio, because as the live host, I'm assuming I don't have that ability to minimize and start. All I did was look at someone's page through channel activity. So I wonder as a live host is a little different. And bring up the other channel and put them in the watch later, then subscribe. Gotcha. Okay, that's true. Okay, there you go. All right. So that's good to know. Can I ping your comment? Yes, I can ping your message. There we go. That's Michelle's message. I was like, what does that look like? I'm on my other screen so I can see what it looks like for you all. So when I talk about YouTube, I just wanted to make sure I said this is underscore this comment, because YouTube is different from TikTok. And so I'm still getting acclimated. I think there's added value. I shared this earlier in my live where someone asked the question like, well, why would I do YouTube? Why would I go over there? Is it worth my time? I do believe it's worth your time because again, your content, no, not as a live host, so I can't go in and out and swipe and all that stuff. I got you. Okay. I will say it's worth your time because what I share about YouTube is what's called evergreen content. So when you post videos and let's be real, TikTok is trying to get in this space of longer form videos as well. But when you post content over here, your video is out there and it's out there indefinitely. Your channel is there. And so you want to make sure you get into the point, the habit of posting videos, creating long form content, having some things over here so that people can engage with it. And if you really take the time to optimize your channel, make sure that your channel is performing correctly when it comes to the titles, the descriptions, having links that take people to your page, to your website, or to your affiliate products, or to other information you want to share with them, people will come across that video if they're searching for that content and it pops up in their feed. They'll click those links and then you might monetize off that because that content is what's called evergreen. Okay. So the value of being on YouTube really is a strategy that you want to have that can help benefit you from years on end. Okay. So a lot of people are engaging. Oh, that's smart. It is. Yeah. So my page right now is not optimized and I'll explain the backstory on this because me and Michelle, we've been talking through this and I know I need to do better and I need to sit my little behind down and optimize my page a lot more than what I've been doing. I'm hosting a live stream tomorrow on how to monetize even when you're not eligible for monetization. There we go. That's it. Yes. And so when you're being strategic about, because it was sitting there and I couldn't see the chat the way I wanted to. When you are being strategic about how you're doing things, you want to make sure that you are thinking very intentional about your topic, the title of your page, and then that description. And in that description for that particular video, you could put clickable links in there. Again, it's a search engine. So you can put links in there and those links can take people to other products. And as you're talking about your video, Michelle tells me all the time, I need to have a better intro and outro for my live stream. I need to do content. I need to do long form content as well. But in creating that, you want to create an intro and outro that leads people to your solution. I talk about it all the time in my videos, in my live stream and in my post on TikTok. If you are branding yourself correctly, you're going to brand yourself to your target audience and you're going to be intentional about how you are adding value for them in your videos, but also leading them to a solution. Because if you really know that demographic, that audience, where you know the demographic, you know what they're thinking and what they're passionate about, that psychographic, and then you know the pain points, the things that they're challenged and struggling with, then you're able to say, okay, here's the solution for you. And your video will reiterate that because your video will have enough value that they're now saying, okay, well, wait a minute. Maybe I do want to download their free thing, or maybe I do want to download that paid product, or maybe I do want to click that affiliate link because I love the way they had that product that they were talking about and showcasing. And so that's how that works. And so the videos on YouTube, again, is evergreen. So you'll have something that you're talking about, and depending on what that is, people, again, will come back years later or even sooner. So a content calendar and a scheduled link drops really help me do what I do. Yes. Yeah. YouTube, so what Michelle is saying, essentially, YouTube is, and this might be, it's applicable for all social media, but again, YouTube is a little different in the sense that you will see people who will post daily. They're either posting in the community, what they call community posts, where they just now change it to post. They're posting regularly long form video content. Some people still use shorts. I think there's a strategy that says if you want to do shorts, maybe have a separate page for shorts. So that's a strategy that people will strongly encourage, because shorts perform differently than long form content. And people, similar to TikTok, people, you want people to look at your longer form videos first or more often, because that long form content is where you're getting your watch hours. There's a monetization. Let me repeat that, because I want to make sure you understand the long form. The way you monetize is through your subscribers and watch time. So those two things are part of the monetization metrics here in YouTube. There's the other ways you monetize when you have links in your bio and other ways for people to make money. You can make money through other means, but there is these monetization metrics that happen for YouTube that you got to pay attention to. Take it to the table with, oh, how you doing, Juanita, thank you so much. How can we follow someone in a live on YouTube? You know what? I just had it pinned. Hold on. So, Michelle, you may have to, let's see, I'm going to pin it again. So I don't think this actually answers directly the question, though. So if you click the person's profile, Michelle, you may have to rewrite that. I'm going to unpin that comment. I think when you click the person's photo, you said my shorts are doing better, but I like long form. Yes, yes. Juanita, okay. Click the logo. Okay, it will take you to their channel, and then like a video and come back to the live. Gotcha. Okay. So you do have to go in and out then. All right. Shorts are performing better. Let me explain the whole thing about shorts. Shorts, because it's short form videos, it's real short and digestible. The monetization metric is different for shorts than it is for long form videos. And when it comes to people watching your long form videos, they tend not to do it because they only go to your shorts. So it is unfortunately an either or. It's not as often a both and. So you get people that will consume just your shorts and that's it. And like I said, it's a different monetization that happens with shorts, in terms of you need to have so many, and Michelle could tell you the breakdown because I don't know exactly all the breakdown when it comes to shorts, but with long form videos, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. There's a couple of different metrics. So 500 subscribers get you some of the earlier monetization when it comes to being able to do super chats, memberships. There's some other ways that you can monetize, but you have to have 3,000 watch hours. So that means that people have come to your lives, looked at your long form videos, and those hours will have to calculate up to or over 3,000. So that's the first level. That's the provisional monetization. And then you also have what's called full monetization, where you get AdSense, those ad revenue. And so you can add ads to your videos and you can monetize that way. That's at 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So as you're thinking strategically, you want people to watch your videos. So then it becomes a conversation surrounding how long should your videos be where people will actually watch them. There's some notion that I know there are a few people that say, okay, make your videos probably around, the sweet spot is somewhere between 10, 15, maybe upwards of 30 to 45 minutes. 45 minutes is on the high end because people are depending on what the content is and what the topic is, they may sit there and watch it. Yes, Michelle crochets. You know, if she's crocheting, there may be some details and a pattern, and you're paying attention to that, and you might want to watch that a longer time frame. But then certain content, people want to get in and out. They want the value, they want the message, they want to get in, come out 10, 15 minutes. Okay, so just kind of pay attention to your audience. You got to know who you're talking to and know how to create content that's going to really allow them to consume it. Okay, you want people to watch all the way through too. So that's another thing you want to pay attention to as well with YouTube. Hold on one second. I want to make sure I catch up on the content comments. Content calendar. I wanted to say that too because that's good with keeping you scheduled, especially with YouTube. Let's see. Do you never take, do I never take a break? Is that what you said? Do I never take a break? I'm here all the time. You said, dude, this girl's on live quite a bit. Yes, I never take a break. I'm joking. I take a break. I'm only going to be on here for another 15 minutes at most. If that, I'll probably do another 10 minutes. Check the logo, click the logo. Yeah, Mingin. Okay. Crap, loud. Oh yeah. So yeah, the short form content. Yeah, that I mean, it puts you in the mind of TikTok. So you think about TikTok, Instagram. People want to get in, get out, watch a video, move on. So if you allow them to do that in your YouTube, that's what they're gonna do. So you may not get the same engagement with your long form because they're thinking, oh, I'm gonna get in and get out. So just kind of keep that in mind. And again, it depends on your question. I click the logo. Which channel are you trying to find? I can drop a link. Okay. Okay. Yours, Michelle. She's trying to find your channel. Drop your link, Michelle. Drop your link, friend. Oh, I love that. Yes. I will head to my channel, leave a message. Okay, there we go. Yes, so she's going to head to your channel. That's right. She's going to head to your channel, leave you a message there. So that way you guys can connect things. Okay, awesome. So yeah, so as you're being strategic, iridescent, yeah, there are people. How many people do you have on your current channel, friend? Let's see. Let's see if I could, because I think this is one of many of your channels, isn't it? I don't know. I don't see. This is for me it says no subscribers, but I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if I'm looking at the right place. But if you don't have any subscribers, just recognize that you might want to consider, and I'll let Michelle kind of talk through the strategy there. But I was about to say you might want to consider maybe even a new channel where you're doing a lot of more long form videos. So that could be another strategy. You said I am back. Yeah, I was saying this. Oh, iridescent. How are you, friend? This is my oldest channel. I don't make videos on this one. Interesting. So I was gonna say, if you Michelle, maybe you can answer this question in the chat. If you don't do videos, but you've only been doing shorts on a channel, would you recommend, and I think that's kind of where I was going with this, would you recommend that a new channel is created? So that way you can make it only focus on shorts and then, or make the other channel focus on long form. I think that's what I'm saying. So if you want a channel where it's all shorts, that's totally fine. That's the way you probably want to separate it out. And then you can create a new channel where it is your long form content. And so there is, a notion that people will go to that channel just for that long form content. Yeah. Keep the short separate. Yep. There we go. Yep. So, yeah, okay, thanks, Michelle. Yeah. So that allows you to then just share with people, here's what I want to share out with you all. The mix won't work well. Yeah. Yeah, and I was sharing the notion is that mixture requires people to okay, didn't have a clue. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it just again, it depends on I would say also, it really is about how do you educate your audience too. Because I would say for you, Michelle, your content is long form content, which is great because you're getting those watch hours. But I think your content also is for an audience that is used to consuming long form content. When you think about the whole process of crocheting, is someone who is knitting and they have a project, depending on what the topic is, but they have a project that they're doing and people want to see the process of you doing that to completion too. So just thinking through that is going to, make you want to say, okay, well, if I'm going to crocheting or knitting or those type of crafts, I'm in it to watch that through. I'm in it to watch that product. So when you saw keeping them separate, when you say keeping them separate, are you saying use another channel or keep them separate on the same page? Use another channel. Use another channel. Yep. Create another account that is your shorts. Another channel for your shorts. And you could drive people to that channel. So you could do post. You could do community posts, letting people know, hey, here's my shorts. I have shorts just to tease. It isn't my bread, her bread and butter. Yo, bead and butter. Is that, you meant bead? Did you mean bead? Definitely. Yeah, so you could do what's called the community posts. But those posts, you can say, here's the shorts channel, or here's some information on my shorts. Or opposite, here's some information on my long form video because I did this short and now you see it. But to Michelle's point, she said, her shorts are advertisements for her long form content. So that's the way she does it. And so if you come across her short, essentially you're just there to know when she's about to drop her next long form video. And so that's what it's for. So yes, so I would encourage you to think of it that way. If you're going to employ shorts in your strategy, you will see, you'll have some shorts that perform really well. And to Iridescence's point, she said her performance do way better than her long form. Well, again, the logic is that people are just going there for that short digestible content, and it's impacting your overall watch time and for your long form videos, and it does impede to a certain extent your ability to monetize soon, to monetize quickly. You said, I have 2 videos playing at one time. What does that mean? I'm typing in 2 places. Are you really, friend? I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let me know if there's any other questions. Like I said, I'm just doing these short little YouTube exclusive conversations just so I can talk about YouTube. Obviously I can't talk about it fully on the TikTok. So Michelle in her coaching said, hey, why don't you do this as another way to bring people together and just start building community here. Shorts are negative for my crochet audience, but brings me new eyes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I was about to say, I would imagine a crochet audience or anybody in the crafting long form content is gold because you guys are essentially, talking the whole project and the whole process of knitting or crocheting or doing anything like that does require people to watch. It's like watching a show. And so you're seeing what that process looks like as you're instructing, or you're giving tips and strategies to your audience about where to get products or where to get the best deals and steals out there. And so people are there to hear all the tea, as opposed to just saying, okay, I want this quick, digestible information through a short. That doesn't work. So I can imagine that wouldn't work. I usually don't subscribe from there. Say that again, shorts. Oh, you don't subscribe from the shorts either? You're used to subscribing from long form? That would make sense too. Yeah. Yeah. So a couple things I'm doing. I did my homework. I said by June 1st, I was going to have my thumbnails complete. I'm going to have my thumbnails complete. I have not. So one of the things I was supposed to be doing was take some of this content and then post it as my live streams, and edit them, and then post them for long form content. I haven't done that. So what I'm thinking is that I'm going to take maybe some of the topics I talk about and just make quick long form videos, maybe 10-minute talks, and just start there 10 to 15 minutes. I think I'll kind of stay in that realm so that I don't go on too long, and I don't want to make it a long editing process either for myself. So that's something that I'm going to be working on in the next couple weeks or so, so I can have some long form content that accompanies my playlist, these live streams that I record. And so I would recommend that you guys start practicing that too, so that you have some good long form content. And then again, if you get long subscriber access, you have to have 50 subscribers. If you get it, start co-streaming. I've been able to just build content based on that alone. I would like your YT guidance. Michelle, definitely connect with Michelle. Connect with Michelle. I gift her to you all. Connect with her. She can give you some guidance there as well. She does a discovery call, so you can connect with her that way. And then she also will have some scheduled consultations that you can book with her. Yeah. Um, so yeah, coaching calls that you can book. I Yes, I'm sorry, but what's cold streaming? I did say, I said, that's my Chicago accent. I said co streaming, co-streaming. So was that you, Juanita? Somebody asked in the chat today. Was that you? No, it was Blessed. It was somebody else. They asked, why did I keep looking down? So I'm on my live. I'll show you guys real quick. You can see my computer here. I don't know if you guys can see it, where I'm actually showing you guys the computer. I typically will show, and then I'm not on it here, but my tablet is off right now. But I'm usually on my, yay, how are you, Halleck? Why? It's Halleck. I looked at your photo first. I was like, that's Halleck photo. And then I saw the name. But yeah, so I'm usually on my TikTok, and I co-stream. I log into my YouTube channel, and I log into YouTube Studio. I'm not using Riverside or Restream or StreamYard. I'm not using anything but TikTok, YouTube Studio, and I turn it on, and this becomes a playlist. So as I'm talking about TikTok or YouTube, I record it, and it's in my playlist that talks about, it's like monetizing on TikTok and YouTube. And so that's what I do. And so because of that, I'm getting videos for my channel. That's what it is. These are videos that will calculate in my calculation of videos that I've done, my count of videos. I also get subscribers, so people come to my channel. It's a way for me to advertise. There's Michelle's stand store for you to book the discovery call if you want to talk to her about YouTube. I will follow after the live ends. Thank you so much, friend. So yeah, so it's my way to get subscribers. And then anybody who, if you comment in any of my shorts, I'm okay with you going to my shorts. Any of my shorts, because I don't have long form videos. I just have these live streams. So I need to build out my long form content. I was just talking about that. But if you go to one of my shorts, put a comment, like it, and if you haven't already subscribed, I see that comment, I see that, and then I can go to your channel, go to your page, comment, like, and subscribe. Okay? You always want to subscribe last. I say that because YouTube is very aware of fake engagement. They want you to watch things. So that's why I say it is good to watch a short, because you're not spending a lot of time. But at the same time, I want you also to get used to looking at people's long form content too, because a lot of that is built on the ad revenue. So if people are only looking at your shorts, those videos don't have the ad revenue attached to it the way the long form videos do. So again, that's part of the monetization strategy and the watch time that you need to even get to the monetization levels. Guys, please help Dr. Lisa. I'll play all her videos and shorts to help her with her watch hours. Yes. Thank you. I should start promoting that too. Yes, just at night, cut on my channel, turn the volume all the way down, cut the computer on, cut the TV on, walk away. Like it first, then walk away and just let it play. Just let it play over. You could click it so it loops through all my videos, my watch. I do that at home with my kids, my husband's phones. I'm like, look here. Y'all watch my videos. So yeah, so that's exactly what you guys can do. Thank you so much. So you don't get monetization from shorts. It's a long road. Michelle, you probably have to say the numbers. I want to say it's like so many views on your videos. It's like millions. I think you have to get so many views on those videos before you can get to monetization through shorts. So yeah, it's a different strategy, and it does take time. So yes. You said I saw a 2-hour video on here of yours. Did you really? You watched it of mine? Because what it was, I mean, what I'm doing is my live streams. My live streams average 2 hours. Yeah. So my live streams average, some of them average over 2 hours. But yeah, so yeah, I just run them overnight in my household. Yeah. So don't forget to like those videos. Yes. And you can watch long videos twice and it will count. Yes. Yep. Thank you, Michelle. Yes. Hi, how are you, CC? How are you, friend? Come on in. Let me know where you're from. If you have not liked the live, definitely like the live, subscribe. And then, guys, like I said, if you go to one of our videos for me and Michelle, just go to one of our videos, put a comment. Say you came to Dr. Lisa's live or Dr. Lisa's TikTok. You know that we'll see that comment because we get a notification. We'll see that comment, like and subscribe. We can go to your channel and do the same for you. So you get 2 people for 1. But I want you guys to get in the habit. That's why I talk about co-streaming, because co-streaming means that you're streaming at the same time. I talk about it as a way to kind of build your page. YouTube is a long form. This is a long game. You are in it. You're doing it. But if you do it correctly, then that becomes another passive income stream because you're optimizing your profile. People are coming across your content. You're adding those different descriptions and clickable links. People can click to your page, get your products. So it just becomes another way for you to promote your services, your resources, your solutions. Okay. And then ultimately that content is there. It's evergreen. So as you're building more content out there, people are going to go to your old videos, your new videos. It becomes a way for you to monetize. So just know that that's a strategy. I don't want you to miss out on that strategy, especially if you're like, okay, I don't want to invest the time there. But if you're going to go live on TikTok, you might as well build up your page on YouTube, build up your subscribers. As you're going live, you're telling people, hey, go to my YT. Make sure you click the link in my bio. You could put your YT in your bio for TikTok. Make sure you go over to my other page too, my other pages, and follow me there so that we can start building community. Yeah. Iridescence, I'll update you tomorrow. Um, you can, but I don't know the numbers. What's that? The recordings of the TikTok. Okay. So that oh, you're talking about the shorts, Michelle. That's what you're talking about. Iridescent, you said are YT lives monetized? YT lives are part of if your subscribers are watching, that count towards the watch hours. So you do not, Michelle, do you get ads in your lives? I think the answer is no. But let me know if that's if that's the case. I wonder to what extent. Are you saying millions on here shorts to get monetized for that short for millions, meaning that several shorts to start getting paid for shorts? When I said millions, I assumed, and that's why Michelle has to clarify the numbers. I assumed your shorts have to have a cumulative of views on them in the millions. So your shorts need millions, like people are watching them. And I think there's also a watch hours too that are calculated too. But she can clarify what that number is. So I'm saying if you have a short and you have a short that goes viral and several millions watched it, then that's good. But I assume that it's a pretty high number. You can earn based on both videos and lives. Okay. Well, you said earn because you're talking about super chat. Are you talking about that type of thing from a monetization when you're talking about monetizing? So yeah, so people could send you gifts, iridescent. Let me just say that out loud. So people can send you gifts if you get to that monetization level for your live stream. So the same way people send gifts at TikTok. Um, but keep in mind that there's not the only monetization you can get from super, you put an ass, I don't know what that means. Super chats and super stickers, as well as memberships. Yes. Okay. Accumulation. Yes. Oh wow. Yeah, but you got to get to, so that monetization for YouTube, you have to have 500 subscribers, 500 subscribers, and 3,000 watch hours. So again, those watch hours will hold you back. I don't have the 3,000 watch hours. Not even at 1,000 yet. So even though I have all these videos I've accumulated in my lives, now it's a matter of how do I get the watch hours? And then obviously I'm still trying to build up my subscribers. So I'm still new at this. I'm officially, I think I'm right shy of two months. So I'm about 7 weeks into it. So I'm not quite 2 months yet of doing this. So when I say it's the long game, it's the long game. Now, Michelle says, based on the path I'm going and the rate I'm moving, I probably could be close to it 6 months, 9 months from now, before the year is out. Definitely before the year is out. If I stay at the same pace, if I'm still doing what I'm doing. I do also what's called vertical streaming. So my tablet is set up in a vertical position, and that allows my stream to get sent out, what she calls the superhighway. It gets sent out to people who are not my subscribers. So she said you need 10 million public watch hours for shorts within 90 days. There we go. That's the answer. I knew it was something millions. So yeah, 10 million public watch hours. So that's what you need for your shorts. So I said it's a different monetization. Yeah. So it takes time. Now there are people who are getting that if they have a video that goes viral, and shorts can go viral, but it does take, and you have people who have a strategy that they're producing shorts, couple, 2 or 3 a day, 4 or 5 a day. So that is a strategy. So yeah, there are people who are doing that though. It's not just one. They're treating it like true social media. And you need 4,000 subscribers. Okay, I didn't know you need the 4,000 subscribers. Interesting. That was news to me. I didn't know that. So yeah, so you want to make sure you're being very strategic and intentional. But again, if you're producing a lot of shorts and your content is engaging and people love it, um, essentially you'll get those subscribers, especially if it goes viral. So yeah, exactly. That is team too much, I guess. Shorts is a lot. It is a lot. I sat and watched a video. Honestly, I watched this video while I was doing my TikTok video and it was just playing. It's interesting because I had ended my live and the video just started playing and I didn't stop it. So I should have stopped it because I was half watching it. But it was a young lady who is kind of this shorts queen. She's 18 or so years old. She's a teenager, but she does a lot of these shorts that are based on her recreating different fast food meals and other little things she's doing. Jenny Hung, I think her name is Jenny Who, something like that. Jenny something. So it was an interesting video, just understanding her mindset and logic with her video creation. So she was talking about that, and she was saying a lot of stuff I didn't understand, just to be honest with you, in terms of just the analytics and some other things that she's paying attention to when it comes to video creation. And shorts is a science in terms of what's that magic number, or video timing. So if you have your duration, that's what I'm trying to say, the video duration, to make sure that that video gets in really quick, keep people there, engage, and watch it all the way through. And then you're getting in and out. So she was just talking through her strategy, and really, just fascinating in the sense of how you think about it. But at the same time, it is a lot. And to Michelle's point, team too much. So it's a lot there. But if you guys like, I guess I'll reiterate, it's always a combo. Yes. Yep. Um, I will reiterate, if you are going to do YouTube, just start it. There's no duration requirements for shorts. Um, I thought the max a short could be is 3 minutes. So I know they increased it. Well, her strategy was the strategy of creating a short that is engaging and will keep people watching all the way through and not just swiping. So for her, she had a strategy in play for the duration of how long it could be. I think her math came down to 34 seconds. So that's how she was saying her videos are like these 34-second videos is kind of average that she produces. So I was like, oh, okay. That's new for March 2025. Okay, gotcha. Oh, that's new. That just came out on Watch Time for shorts. Oh, that just happened where they stop. Oh, you're saying new for 3 minutes. Okay. Because, yeah, I think when I started, it just said they increased it to 3 minutes, that a short could be up to 3 minutes to still be a short, considered a short. Um, so, last but not least, if you're going to do YouTube, I say get started, okay? Sometimes we want to make sure it's perfect. I'm going to be the first to say what I'm doing. Um, how do you spell? I think it's Jenny. Jenny. I don't remember. I know the H is the last name. If you put in JENNYHU, Han, you, something like that. I can't remember what her last name, but it began with an H. If you type it in, it probably will pop up automatically. So you'll see who I'm talking about. Um, um, New for watch duration. New for watch duration. Gotcha. Okay. Um, I will say if you are gonna do YouTube, I don't want you to be intimidated by it because there is some things that you need to do to optimize your page and get it up and running. There's some things you need to do with creating thumbnails and banners and some of the creative pieces to make sure your channel stands out. There's some things you need to do to make sure you have the right what do you call it, the end notes and some other things that you need to do when it comes to creating your videos. Creating a video, you want to pay attention to some things in terms of your timestamps and again your descriptions, your title. There's some things you need to know and do. However, what I say, and I want you to make sure you get the right, is that it? That might be it. Hune. Yeah, that could be it. I don't remember, but that could be very much it if that's what you just looked up and found. Yeah. So there are coaches to help you with YT. There's definitely support and coaches, and yes, Michelle is one of them. I always subscribe to do it messy, but do it because we are in a perfectionist mindset too often that keeps us from making any type of action, taking any type of action. And if you stick to the point where it has to have all these things lined up before I could start, you will never start. And as you can tell, this is a long game. And even if you start messy, shameless plug, yes. Even if you start messy in a way that you can, I say you can start messy in a way that you can clean it up if you need to. I don't think my channel is at a point where it is not clean upable, okay? I can go back and fix it. It is still very new, still me learning, and I'm still a young, small channel. And so recognizing that there are still some things I can do to fix it and optimize it and make it perform better, and all is not lost. So start. And if nothing else, start co-streaming where you're co-streaming with your TikTok because you're going live there or you're going live on another platform. Turn on your YouTube and start building that channel up. So there's some things. So by the month of June, so that will be 3 months of me doing this, I will be a better channel. I will be more optimized. I will have some long form videos posted. I will have my descriptions, my tags, my titles, my thumbnails, all the things that I'm supposed to be doing to make sure my page is operating better. I will have an intro and an outro. And my signature saying here for my YouTube that I will use for my live stream as well as for my video contents. So I say that because those are some of the things you want to do. You'll see people do it all the time. So you just want to be intentional. Huh? It was, baby. Mommy's still talking. And on that note, I do have to go soon because he came back for his mama. This is mommy time, I guess. But I see her page. Those foods. Yes, laugh out loud. Yes, she's. Um, I'm 10 months in and have 967 subscribers and have 477 778 hours, watch hours. You are growing, friend. So that 967, look at you. Awesome, awesome. That's what it's all about. So she's almost at 1,000. So anybody in the room who has not followed Yes Michelle Crochets, please follow her. Please connect with her. Have some fun today. Thank you so much. Yeah, he about that, but I'm just gonna end up playing Legos, y'all. Dr. Lisha, I appreciate you. We appreciate you so very much. You're welcome, friend. You are so welcome. That's what I say. I want you guys to feel like you can do this. This is not something where you shouldn't feel stressed about it. It is a thing. It is a thing. Don't get me wrong. It's a thing. But at the same time, you could do it. Just start. That's all I say. Just start. All right, friends, I appreciate you all coming through. If you have not liked the live, please like it. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you can leave a comment on a short, I will go to your page, leave a comment, subscribe, and follow you as well. Like and subscribe to you as well. Hey, I want to open an account, but I don't think anyone is going to follow. They will follow. You have an account already, so you got it. You just need to optimize it. Because if you're in here commenting, I know you got a channel, friend. So you want to just make sure you are optimizing it. All right, join me tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central. At 6 p.m. Central, Yes Michelle Crochets. She will be talking about supporting you with your monetization journey on TikTok. I'm sorry, on YouTube. I said TikTok because it popped up. On YouTube. On YouTube. So definitely go there and follow her. Subscribe to her channel and join her tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central. Okay? All right, friends, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.